Hello everyone. This is Amy with Simply Elizabeth Crafts, and I'm going to start off by saying please forgive my voice. I am losing it, and this is probably the third time this year that I have lost it. So I am staying hydrated with lots of water and lots of cough drops. So, but I am doing a video because I want to show you one of the cards that I made at, or that I created for my May in-person class. And this uses the Nature Symphony, which I love this bundle because I love leafy products, but I also love the fact that it's got some extra little dies that kind of give extra looks to your cards. It's got this little wood element. It's got some what I call hashes. I don't know if that's really what it's called, but we're going to go with that. And then it has like little dots and stuff too. Now we're not doing any of those fancy ones. I did that with my club, or what I call my monthly class. So this one's going to be a little easier because we are going to use that wood piece as just kind of like a backdrop over our stamping. So let's pull out our little card here. And this is how my classes come, my in-person classes come. They come with, each card is packaged in an envelope, and it's got all the stuff in it that you need. If there's any kind of label die cutting, I do all of that for you. This is how my monthly class comes. This is how my retreats come. Any class that's to go as well, it comes with these pieces already cut, as if they're not included in the bundle. But for my in-person class, a lot of times I'll cut it because we don't have a lot of room, and so it keeps people from having to get up and down. So anyway, let's get started because you probably don't really care about any of that. All right, so we're going to fold our card base in half, and we're going to give it a good burnish. All right, and then we're going to take our designer series paper, and we are going to attach one at the top and one at the bottom. So we will get our adhesive out. And then we're going to line it up down here at the bottom. So I'm just lining it up with this corner and then the edge there. And it'll go all the way across. And then we'll do it again. Let me add a little bit more down here. Make sure that we get it nice and attached. And so this, I'm going to line up with this corner here and then that edge. And then just make sure it goes all the way across. All right, so then we've got that piece. Now I am going to take my large image here. We're going to take our stamp. Now, what I want to do is I only want to ink up this part of it. Don't ink up the stamp, okay? Because you don't need that. And you don't want it to hang below that wood piece once you do it. So we're going to take this and we're going to stamp it right there. And I'm just going to push it down real good. Make sure I get all the ink down. Okay. Then while we're stamping, I'm going to go ahead and do our sentiment on our little label piece here. And it just says thank you. Ta-da. Okay. Now, I am going to take and flip over this wood piece, and we're just going to attach a little bit of adhesive. We're going to place it down in the center. Then we're going to take this here, and we're going to pop it up. So since that's kind of a skinny label, we're just going to take our scissors, and we're going to cut a piece here, and we're going to lay that down like that. Oops. And then we're going to lay this across here like that. Then we're going to flip it over, and we're going to put dimensionals on the back. Oop. I like to put down lots of dimensionals. So let's do the one that the back came off of. All right, then we'll take all the backs off. And we will then adhere. And what I'm gonna do is make sure I kind of get in the center of the entire card. We're gonna plop that down just like that. Then last but not least, we want to add a little bit of ribbon. And actually this is not last. We'll have one more thing we want to add, and we don't want the white. The white will not stand out enough. We want the black. We're just gonna tie, and this is black twine, and we're just gonna attach it right below our sentiment, but we just want it to be a little tiny bow. It doesn't have to be anything large. If you want to do a large one, do a large one. Okay, let's get some different scissors, because that one I need to probably go and, there we go, sharpen. We are going to take a glue dot. Oh, yep, it's on there. I'm going to fold it up so it's kind of on itself. And then I'm going to tuck it up right underneath my sentiment, just like that. And then I'm going to grab, this is our last part, I'm going to grab the iridescent pearls, and we are going to add a few of these to our card front. So we're going to do one right here. Take a little one and put it right about here. And then let's take another little one and do it right here. All right, there we go. There is one of the cards. So I do 4 cards in my class, my monthly in-person class. And you can also find a blog post for it. That'll be over on my website. There'll be a link in the description of this video. And then, of course, I will also have a little short. So if you want to make it a quick walkthrough of the card, you can do that as well. All right, everyone. Thanks for joining, and I'll see you next time. Bye.